Okay, so one of the challenges that we had when we first decided to make the switch was the fact that our infrastructure was just old. We had slow broadband in. Once the broadband was in, it was slow around the school. We had wireless access points that were just old and not up to the capacity to take on all these new Chromebooks and whatnot. But again, that was the only real challenge. But over time, we slowly did it part by part. So step one, we upgraded our broadband. We upgraded the infrastructure. After those steps, again, life became easy. We're now up and running. The simple answer is the cost. We went to see, I think it was Paul talk about it coming over from America and how incredible it is, and how he kept on saying it's free for schools, and then that got us hooked. So the first step was the fact that it was free, because our previous IT suppliers it costs a lot. There was lots of extra costs here and there. So the first hook was the fact that it was free. And so that got us interested. And then the more that we looked into it and the more that we got talking, the more we realized how it's also far simpler. And again, just the more and more we looked into it, we found out other things, but mostly it was the cost and the fact that we liked Paul. We spoke to him and we got the impression this person's a very smart man and he cares about us, not just cares about earning some extra cash. So it was essentially the cost. It's more intuitive. It's simpler for the staff members to access bits and bobs. Windows to the staff members felt very old and aged and very clunky. And any issues, the teachers would always have to ask help for the IT technician or from me. Switching, it feels more natural, intuitive, and easier to use and manage. So teachers are becoming far more efficient and effective in the way they are, applying the Google aspects to their teaching. So all of it is just far simpler for the teachers to access. With regards to being easier for the teachers, it reduces their workload, it reduces their stress, it opens up opportunities for them to try new apps, for them to try new teaching approaches. All of this then has a positive impact on the kids, because then the kids have a better learning environment. Their teacher is very competent in the IT, in the apps, and the kids get to try new things because the teachers feel more confident to try these newer things. It's brought IT into the classroom far more easily than previous. One of the big things about Chromebooks is the fact that we don't have to have a whole room of Chromebooks. We have the trolley and we can move them to the class. So the children don't have to move out of the classroom into the suite where they sit down and jump on the old-fashioned towers. And it brings the learning to the kids rather than taking the kids out of the classroom. And secondly, the Chromebooks themselves are quicker and easier than previously, which therefore means the teachers don't have to put too much time and energy into getting the kids logged on. It gives them a little bit more time to teach the actual content. So Chromebooks also, they're more similar to what the kids have at home. A lot of the children have their iPhones, their tablets, their smartphones. These are far more similar to a Chromebook than to the old-fashioned clunky Windows towers. Made it far, far simpler. First and foremost, the teachers liked the fact that they could access it from home on their phone, on their tablet, on their Chromebook. They liked the fact that they could access it from any place, anytime, anywhere. Whereas before, teachers had to log into a remote server, and it was a lot more effort for teachers to get access to it. And for the children, us guys putting on our virtual learning platform was so easy. The children knew how to access it. The teachers knew how to get the most out of it. Yeah, and again, just the simplicity of the whole interface. It's just far simpler. And because it's simpler, children can then be able to, get into it easier. They can access it easier, and teachers have less, essentially, stress on trying to put it out there in an easy, approachable format. It's just so much simpler. Yeah, raising a ticket, I just drop an email or jump on the phone and, make a quick call. The team are always there. The team always respond quickly to acknowledge it. Yeah, the past experience that we had, everything seems to be fixed very, very quickly and easily. The team are always open. The team let us know what's happening. And yeah, again, compared to our previous supplier, which was an absolute chore, it's far simpler now. Whoever I talk to in the team know everything. I don't need to repeat myself. The team already know me and the school and the problems. So yeah, again, it's an easy, smooth system in place.